Still on the threshold, Nella cannot believe what she is seeing. None small, the room's contents could fill a convent. She wonders how willingly Marin gave up the dimensions of her old chamber for this overflowing cell of fantasy. Dangling from the ceiling is the shed skin of a huge snake, draped like a pennant, papery to touch. Plumes of all patterns and shapes, once attached to the most exotic of birds, brush against her outstretched fingers. Instinctively, Nella looks for a green feather, relieved to find none that resemble peabos. A butterfly, wider than her palm, is pinned to the wall, the sky blue of its wings overwritten with swirls of black. The room is full of smells. The strongest is of nutmeg, but there is also a sandalwood tang, and clove and pepper imbuing the very walls, such scents of heat and warning. Nella moves farther in. Along the simple wooden shelves is a miscellany of yellowing animal skulls, belonging to creatures she can't even guess at. Long jaws, snub craniums, strong, sharp teeth. Beetle carapaces, shiny as coffee beans, iridescent in the light, glow black with a tinge of red. An upturned tortoiseshell rocks gently at her touch. Dried plants and berries, seed pods, seeds themselves, the source of these intoxicating scents, are everywhere. This room is not far from Amsterdam, though it shows an Amsterdammer's drive for acquisition. This is the Republic's reach, in 4 small walls. There is a map of the African continent, huge, so much unknown. Ringed in the center of the western coastline is a place called Porto Novo. There are questions written over it in Marin's neat hand. Weather? Food? God? There is a map of the Indies with many more circles and arrows marking from where the flora and fauna found in this room have come. Molucca, 1676. Batavia, 1679. Java, 1682. All voyages Marin has surely never made herself. On the table by the window is an open notebook, and it appears to contain a detailed categorization of all these things. Marin's handwriting flows better than her speech, and Nella recognizes it from the envelope that was sent to her mother earlier this year. She feels again the trespasser's tension, desperate to stay and find out more, but dreading the trap she has wilfully set herself. I'm no more mistress of this house than little Arabella back in Ossendelf, she thinks. Farther along the shelf is a strange-looking lamp with the wings of a bird and a woman's head and breasts. Nella reaches out to touch its cool, thick metal. Next to the lamp is a pile of books, and their pages emanate a loamy mix of damp and pigskin. Nella lifts the top one off the pile, too curious about Marin's reading habits to think about anyone coming up the stairs. The first book is a travel journal entitled The Unfortunate Voyage of the Ship Batavia. Most people in the United Provinces are familiar with the story of Cornelis Zon's mutiny, the infamous on-board enslavement of Lucretia Jans and her implication in the murders of survivors. Nella is no exception, but her mother hated the more salacious aspects of the story. "It's because of that Jans woman that ladies no longer sail so much, and a good thing too," Nella's father had observed when he was still alive. "Women on board bring bad luck." "They only bring the luck men give them," Mrs. Ortman had retorted. Nella closes the book, puts it back, and runs her fingers delicately over the uneven bump and jut of the spines. There are so many books here, and as much as she would like to read all the titles, she knows she cannot dawdle. Marin must spend a good guilder on this habit, Nella supposes, rubbing the luxurious paper. Beneath The Unfortunate Voyage is a book by Hemsius, who everyone knows is banished from the country for manslaughter. It is almost a crime to own it, and the fact that Marin has a copy astonishes Nella.